Oh, yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy, the one and only Aswitch. Alexa, turn on Xbox X. Thank you. Bringing you impromptu video for reasons. I think this might be my last time to show you guys. I've never actually did a tour here, and I think now's the perfect time ever to do one. So let's do a display's tripping right now. Do a quick tour of our room as I hastily try to switch inputs. Yeah. I'm looking, I hate to say I'm kind of cute now. That's not even, I ain't even that liked it. I don't know what this is, this camera. Let me stop. Alright, let us see. Okay, let's start. So, you see, look at it. Let's do a spin. Want to do the MTV crib spin. It probably look trippy with my head in the angle, but whatever. Dude, if I really want to edit, maybe I might do that. Probably not, but anyway, let's get a flip. Does it flip? It doesn't. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. I think this camera is better, maybe? No, maybe not. I might be lying. It's okay. So, if you will behold, see, and witness, even, dare I say, witness, we have the shelf. Basically, assortment of things, mainly stuff I couldn't fit anywhere else. I normally put that up there. I know you see the posters. Look at all the posters. DMC3, Kratos, Master Chief, Bruce Lee, got to, of course, Leon Kennedy. He's seen better days. Crisis Core, Dead Rising, Last of Us, of course, Classic GTA 3, Bloodborne, Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's so funny. I've literally yet to play that. I got them posted up. I clearly love it. DMC5, I think that was a GameStop Smash Brothers Champion build, FF7 remake, Smash Brothers Ultimate, and of course, one of the classic, this is more so the retro shelf here. Got Dreamcast, a very few DVD collection. Of course, first one, Advent Children. Love this movie. Spider-Man, loved it. It's yet to open this to watch it. Watched it like 3 times in the theater. I'm definitely planning to watch it on home video. Dreamcast games, little selection Dreamcast. Nintendo Wii, Wii U, little assortments of GBA games and Game Shark. If you remember that, you're probably too old. Little mini collection of Super Nintendo, Genesis, 64, PS3, my lovely 360 collection. Of course, probably maybe the oldest, well, outside of the probably the oldest collection of games that I've like kept the longest, that I like didn't sell, or basically didn't sell like when I was young and I didn't have money and wanted to get games and trade or whatever. So yeah. Then you got, of course, Gears 5 Chainsaw, some Miscellaneous Boxes, Death Stranding Collector's Edition, Elden Ring Collector's Edition. Hey, you know, barbecue sauce is good. You gotta keep it where you gotta keep it at the ready. You never know when you you never know when you need it. Had this shelf, kind of got creative, did a little bit of ingenuity. Used this shelf like as a, you know, to hold everything on this side, and I had some custom brackets I got from Amazon and screwed it to this bookshelf. Got that, and then of course had this lovely display of all my other stuff here. Shenmue 3 Collector's Edition. I think I already talked about it on my podcast, but basically I got like 4 copies of Shenmue 3 for no reason. So this actually recently came. This was supposed to come way earlier, but it was like, I think COVID delays and delayed everything. So and then I had an original collector's edition Shenmue 3, and then there's a whole quick story about like there's this medallion that I really wanted that came with if you pre-ordered it, but the store didn't have it, but then the manager said they had it because they got it personally. So she eventually gave it to me in that gesture. It's like, all right, let me keep it. So, quick story there. Of course, retro TV. Eventually I caved in and got a CRT to play some of the older games in, you know, the original intended direction fidelity, which was a great idea. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not played it too much actually, but at least the times I did play, it was great. It was great. Got the little docket here where set up. This is basically mainly my controllers, remotes, Harmony remotes. Let me tell you, if you've got a lot of electronics, man, Harmony, Logitech Harmony, best thing you can get, at least as far as I know. Basically, as you heard earlier, you can connect to Alexa, where you can tell it to turn on your Xbox, turn on your TV, and with all the intricate stuff I got, like optical switches and stuff to make everything work how I want it. The Harmony does that. It essentially automates sending IR blasts and commands. It acts like it automates being a remote, technically. So it basically acts as a remote for pretty much almost anything. I think they still grow the database, even though I think they discontinued making them or something like that, but I think they're still supporting it. So yeah. Here in this compartment, I pretty much keep all my charge and stuff here. So you got the Switch, PS4 controllers, everything. I apologize. I dropped you. I didn't mean to. You were a little heavy. Slipped out my hand. My bad. This is also iPhone 13 Max, so not the most friendliest to carry in one hand. Well, I guess we do. I'm blaming stuff. I pretty much, it was me. Anyway, got my more modern shelf. Got PS5 games. I think I have PS4 games back here. Of course, man, PS5 collection has grown since it came out, as you can see. But played most of this question mark. And I'm lying, a lot of this is probably still. So. PS4 got back here. Love a lot of these games. I know they spoke to me one way or another. Of course, my little Xbox collection. I guess because of Game Pass and at least a lot of the games, I normally really just play Xbox mainly for multiplayer games and exclusives. So I don't necessarily have too many physical games, or at least normally a multi-platform. I generally lean towards the PS5 to play those. Streets of Rage 4 Signature Edition. I think that's from the UK. So I also have another edition, but it's spread around somewhere. But at least I got the statue here. I'll show more about that later. And of course, my lovely Switch collection. It's a lot of stuff in the way, but basically got a collection of stuff back there as well. No More Heroes 3. Love that game. As you could tell clearly because I got the collector's edition there. I picked the deluxe edition over there. This is my the Couch Master. It's basically a portable, a keyboard tray for couch gaming. So basically it's a lap board where you can put the keyboard. It comes with a thing where you can basically attach any keyboard to it and it'll stick basically like glue, because it's otherwise that would fell off. What else? Yeah, it has the mouse pocket here that I could just simply just pull it out and sit on the lap and play, which is pretty dope. At least for me, who I generally like to play on a couch or a sofa, which is love this thing. I think I got it from Amazon, but that was the best purchase ever for me in terms of a chair recliner. It's cool, and I think it's comfortable. I didn't think it would be. And got me that like 2 years ago. Got the model, but yeah. Now this is, I guess, what I consider my retro station for the most part, outside of the Series X. Got, of course, I said earlier, Streets of Rage 4 statue, the Nintendo Switch new OLED model with House of the Dead remake. So basically, PDP sells these dock shields. That's what they're called. But at least what they sell it with is only like 3 types, like either Zelda, I think Mario, or what's the other one? Pokemon. So I was like, yeah, that kind of sucks. Like I felt like I would get it if they had more options or whatever. So lo and behold, I venture on. I think out of curiosity, I went to Etsy, which is the best place for customized stuff, and thought like, maybe what if they somehow found a way to make customized ones, which there is a pretty big market for these. So pretty much you could go to the Etsy, go to, I forgot the seller, there's multiple sellers, but you can actually do custom art like you find online and give it to them, and they can print it to this like plastic shield thing here, and they'll essentially print it out like that, because this is custom for House of the Dead remake, which is pretty damn good. So got the Super Nintendo, NES Classic, Nintendo Wii U, PS1, Sega Genesis, FrameMeister. This is a great tool to essentially upscale your games to display on modern TVs. I could get into a whole for that, but I don't want to. SNES Classic there, PS Classic, some hard drives. I think one's connected to my Xbox, retro thing. HDMI switcher. Then down here, it's a little weird, I know. Hey, California space. You gotta make it work, you know. PS2. Modded this with a hard drive, so now I can load up games to the PS2 and play them off that way. It's pretty dope. The S cart or G cart. So this is basically a cart switcher, which is the best AV option for mainly the retro consoles like the Sega Genesis. SNES, PS1, etc. So I just have this setting up here. This is like an AV switcher. Xbox. Then down here it's hard to see, but got the N64, Sega Dreamcast, GameCube, and the Sega Classic, and a PS3. So, story with PS3, I have my original one, and then I was on the market for looking for a PS3 that can play. PS3 that could play, that's PS2 backwards compatible, because only the earlier models are PS2 native backwards compatible. So that's why I got that one, but then I found out it has an issue where it overheats. So you can fix it, but I'm weighing the options on how to do that, or in terms of getting somebody to do that. Old PC. I love this case. That case has been with me since 2011, so definitely going to keep it. Maybe do something crazy with it. Maybe dedicated game PC or something. I don't know. Got the PS3, my original one, HD or audio receiver. 360, PS5, have the custom face plates down there, subwoofers, of course, got my collections here, everything, put in a lot of man hours making this room. You damn right I'm documenting this just to reflect whenever that happens. So, because I'm very proud of this room. But of course I forgot the lights. As that said, I've got lights in the back, and as you can see, you have lights set up under on top. That was a whole project in of itself. Don't mind those boxes. I had an issue with my Oculus headset. I think I talked about this. This is where I would keep my Oculus headset and charge it, but it broke on me the other day, so I'm getting that replaced. Now I guess the desk area, the battle station, if you will. I'm gonna prepare you right now. It's a lot to take in, maybe for somebody that's not used to it. For me, it's like second nature. So let me just put that for you. So we have the battle station, 6 monitors. Man, damn, you don't need that many monitors. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. All right, nobody asked you. Keep that to yourself. No, but 6 monitors we got. So I did this unique setup because mainly I wanted my main monitor to support high frame rates, which my previous monitor, which is this one, was only 60 and 4K. So for this one, I know everybody nowadays is doing a 4K, 1440p with a higher refresh rate of like generally like I guess on average 144 hertz. This one can do I think 280 hertz. So basically I think you can do 240 and overclock it to 280 hertz or whatever. So I basically set that as my primary monitor, and I got 2 4K monitors, the one I originally had before that was with these ones where I had the Unison set up, but I wanted to prioritize that since I do have this PC hooked up to my TV where I can play my games on the TV. I forgot to mention the TV. This is the LG C9 This is probably the top of the line of standard gaming TVs where it supports HDMI 2.1 on all 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, and which is capable of doing 4K 120, which is at least a fair amount of the newer games coming out in the future will be able to support. So, what else? Yeah, so the PC. So yeah, that's shout out to Guy at Ocean Spring, keeping me alive. So anyway, so yeah, we got of course, got the Steam Deck. Love that thing. Very fun messing with it, tinkering with it. Yeah, we got well, Corsair keyboard here. I forgot what model. MK Booty. I don't. Let me stop. MK Booty. Logitech, I think G502. And of course, we got the Steam Deck. Steam Deck. No, Stream Deck. Let me get it wrong. Steam Deck, Stream Deck. Steam Deck, Stream Deck. I get that messed up every time. But basically, how I have these set up is basically this one is connected to my main computer, and these two are connected to my secondary computer. So I guess that's another thing too. This is my main computer. I recently built this like a couple months ago. You got the RTX 3090 I got in 2020. I forgot all the statistics of the sticks and stuff, but basically they're all within the Corsair family, so I could do the RGB thing where they all coordinate, which is pretty damn dope. Got the fans in the front, low at the top. Love it. Love it. Love it. Then got this is generally my stream or secondary PC that I mainly use to stream or dedicate resources to stream and stuff, and stream from that one. And I wonder, maybe a question you guys might have is, why do I only have one keyboard but have 2 computers? Well, I do use software called Synergy, which basically lets you share your keyboard with another PC as long as you install the software or whatever. So yeah, and works pretty damn good. Clears a lot of clutter out of my space and lets me have a pretty dope, cohesive like workspace, which I really like. So of course, FF7 remake. Shouts out to my little figures, FF7 polygonal figures. Love those things. See me record my podcast, switching sites on all your popular podcasting platforms. Yeah, I got my controller, work laptop, work headset. Got my Go XLR. This thing is pretty dope. Pretty damn dope, I have to say. Customizability, pretty awesome. It's a lot you can do with it. It's like a lot of things in one: condenser, mixer, sampler, almost everything you can connect it to. I have a unique setup with it where I could connect it to, I have it connected to both my main PC and secondary PC in different ways, one through USB, one through audio. And basically I get it to do ideally what I want it to do. So then of course for the mic, got the Shure SM70B, one of those, one of the top to record this silky sweepy voice. Forgot, shout out to Spider-Man in the back, of course Cloud, fucking JD, Shady Phoenix bitch ass, Kazuya and Mishima, fucking Cyberpunk man, because man, you are not who we thought you. He is not who we thought he was gonna be. I already showed these people. I'm gonna show them again. Shouts out to the posters in the back. Gears of War. I had that poster since college. Nah, I thought I lost it or it got thrown away, but I did find it again. That thing is so precious to me. But yeah. Oh, shout out to the statues up top. Leon, Chris Redfield, Joe in the back. I don't discriminate though. I'll just let me know I'm not discriminating this place. I'm going much wrong. Got the camera I use when I record. If you watch the podcast on video form, you'll see it's essentially the ceiling camera, if you will. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll show you the poster here. Modern Warfare, probably the best Call of Duty to date, in my opinion. Streets of Rage 2, Metal Gear. I'm still in a dream. GTA 5. Got Titanfall hidden in the back. Resident Evil. Story, I did have this poster when I was younger, but I think I threw it away. But then I used a trick, put you on game for getting posters that were with strategy guides. If you buy the strategy guide on eBay, sometimes you can luck out and they haven't actually used the poster. Bam, get your poster back. So that's pretty much what I did and got that. Sonic 2 movie poster, Mafia. Yeah. Oh, shouts out to the Series S, Xbox Series X there. These are my NAS and my media PC. So use that to for file storage and stuff. Outside of that, I think that really covers everything. Yeah. Again, this was a very fun experience, at least throughout the years. This was like 5 years worth of various upgrades and implementation and stuff. So consider this might be the last time I'll be able to do this before everything. Thought I'd share it now. Yeah. So thanks for looking at my little cozy nerd gamers paradise, if I were to call it anything. It gives me peace. Let's say that. It gives me peace. You know? Peace. So, without further ado, I guess, peace.